Welcome to Nyandeni, a little piece of paradise on the wild coast of South Africa. Nyandeni falls within the OR Tambo district and is situated in the Eastern Cape. The vast landscape is dotted with traditional villages, which are spread out on the rolling hills where cows, goats, and sheep roam. The geography ranges from open grasslands to breathtaking river valleys, and a 20-kilometer stretch of rugged coastline where the most beautiful beaches in the country can be found. The region is populated by traditional Amaxhosa and Amambondo people, who greet visitors with a friendly smile and a wave as they go about their lives in a way much like that of their ancestors, subsistence farming, tending to their livestock, and practicing ancient customs.
Mpondo people are a very beautiful people to live with. They can be the most welcoming people, very kind. We boast a strong relationship with farming, both in terms of livestock and grain production. For a very long time, we've used what we call a communal security, me being my neighbor's protector. Yes, our last word would be to open a hand of invitation to all from across the world that would want to come see Nyandeni area. We can guarantee them safety and security. It's very much open. We've got welcoming people. Having said, we've got abundance of accommodation and all kinds of gestures of goodwill for our people who have become accustomed to welcoming the tourists into our area.
Traditional crafts, dancing, fashion, and music are an integral part of Amambondo culture.
I'm Nyandeni, originally from here, Elibote. I'm a fashion designer. I create what we're wearing. And I got back to my roots here in Libote because, as you can see, we are the children of the ancestors. We have the spiritual calling. So the ancestors ordered me to come back to my roots, leave the big cities and everything, and come back to the roots and practice what they want me to do.
Amambondo are known for umtrenzo, or dancing, and they have distinctive local styles like imfene and indlame. These energetic dances are performed to the sounds of funky maskandi and other local music at celebrations and events. Visit Sitembene Women's Enterprise and Vugani Mambondo Craft, where local artists and crafters showcase and sell their colorful traditional baskets, grass mats, and beaded jewelry. Local people have a unique sense of fashion, which includes the use of wraparound blankets, traditional beaded clothing, and brightly colored patchwork outfits that have been popularized by Maskandi musicians. The annual Farmers' Day brings local people together to celebrate their culture and showcase their crops, livestock, arts, and crafts.
As the Nyandeni municipality, we have long taken a decision to dedicate some resources towards encouraging our local farmers to ensure that we organize days like this where all of them shall be gathered in one place to showcase their production. We also, of course, appoint some adjudicators that will come and adjudicate which crop emerges the best so that they can be encouraged into working further and further. We've chosen this place because this is Nyandeni, great place, the home of our king, as the Western Pondoland. He is one of the descendants of our great kings and warriors in the Mpondos, including Damase, after whom our king is named.
Nyandeni has two small towns, Libote and Nyandeni, which are busy hubs of activity where informal traders set up shop on the sidewalks and locally owned businesses line the main roads. Here you can find fresh produce being sold off the back of bakkies, hair salons full of locals bantering, and children playing in the streets. At the entrance to Libote is a beautiful eco park, which hints at the future of urban development in Nyandeni.
That eco park becomes a microcosm of the kind of towns that would want to see. For instance, talking about that biodiversity and these alternative energy resources, we intend for our towns to be green towns. It demonstrates the kind of technology that we intend using moving forward. But also as a beautiful place as it looks, it's open for use by our committee members. We've allocated it to our youth-led cooperative so that they can manage it in partnership with the municipality and make a living out of it.
Nyandeni is a place of awesome natural beauty and folklore that has been passed on from one generation to the next. In the northeast, there is a spectacular gorge called Nhlangano, a traditional Xhosa name meaning intersection, which was given to the place where the Umzimvubu, Tsitsa and Tina rivers meet. The Nhlangano Conservancy has been established to nurture conservation, biodiversity, game farming and agro-tourism. Along the banks of the Umzimvubu River is the site where the name Nyandeni originated. Long ago, the legendary Amampondo King Fagu and his son Damase used bundles of firewood, or inyanda, to cross the flooding river, giving rise to the name Nyandeni, meaning place of the bundle of firewood. Another area steeped in legend is Mlengane Hill, also known as Execution Rock. According to folklore, when King Fagu executed his enemies at Mlengane, overlooking the Umgazi River Valley, their blood, or igazi, ran down the streams into the river. Today, this peaceful mountain pass can be enjoyed by visitors for its pristine natural environment and wonderful views. On a grassy hill outside Nyandeni is a memorial site dedicated to local people who died on the SS Mendi, a steamship that sank in UK waters in 1917, resulting in the tragic death of 616 South African native labour corps, many of whom were from this area. Thus concludes a short journey through local history and culture. The Nyandeni coastline is truly magical, with a series of beaches more beautiful than anywhere in the world. The 5 main beaches are Mthatha Mouth, Lwandile, Ncibe, Hluleka and Mdumbi. Mdumbi was voted the best beach in South Africa by Getaway magazine. This coastline offers a wide range of adventure activities. Mdumbi and Lwandile have excellent right-hand point breaks for surfers, and local tour guides offer kayaking trips up the tranquil rivers, tours into local communities, and hikes to hidden destinations like the fabled Mapuzi Caves.
Yeah, we do cash, coop, and also the shed. When you meet me and then don't have a rod, to rent that rod is to come try yourself and to learn to yourself to fish for that my rod. And that time I'm with you is to organize everything, some red bait and yeah.
It's a really rugged piece of coastline with some extreme activities. We've got 2 of the best surf spots on the east coast of South Africa here called Lwandile and the Mdumbi Break, which is amazing. And then just amazing beaches that's quiet and you can go for quiet strolls on the beach with not encountering anybody. It's about coming for the experience and not just for the beach alone. It's an amazing little community that's very welcoming to people, and we never have any safety issues. Even the doors doesn't have locks on it at Mdumbi, so it's actually quite cool. You can just come and stay. It's a very safe environment.
All the cows around are having their names, even the horses. We value them because the cows are planting crops for us, and also you're being used for domestic purposes. If the boys are coming from initiation school, we slaughter a cow. That is for our culture and for our tradition. That's why we normally give them that value, those kind of words to praise them.
Hluleka Nature Reserve has a series of beach coves and an indigenous coastal forest rich in bird and wildlife. Dolphins, whales, and other sea life can be spotted cruising the ocean deep, and a boat trip can be arranged to view these majestic creatures up close. The annual sardine run is a marine phenomenon that occurs between May and July all along this coastline. Millions of sardines move northwards along the coast, creating a feeding frenzy as they are hunted by birds, sea predators, and people alike. This great migration is a spectacle for any nature lover. When traveling the Nyandeni area, you're guaranteed to find a home away from home. Accommodation ranges from the classy Lumi's B&B in Libote to the vibrant Mdumbi Backpackers and campsite on the coast. Mdumbi Backpackers hosts an annual music festival called the Mdumbi Green Fair, which draws musicians and visitors from all over the country for a weekend-long celebration.
It's an amazing setup. So where the bands play, you have the dolphins playing behind the band, and you can watch dolphins or you can watch the singer singing. It's actually, I think, probably one of the most amazing setups for a music festival in this country.
Trourism has a number of luxury chalets overlooking the bay, and Swell Eco Lodge combines conscious living with comfort. Anchorage Hotel is a family resort nestled in the sand dunes alongside the Mthatha River mouth, and there are a number of community-based accommodation options that can give visitors a chance to really experience local living. With friendly people, breathtaking landscapes, and incredible beaches, Nyandeni truly is a spectacular holiday destination. As we say in isiXhosa, Ndlela ntle. Safe travels and see you soon.